Okay, so come down to your mat and we're gonna start off with a little bit of wrist mobility because we're gonna be in a 4-point hold for quite a few of the exercises. So I wanna make sure that your body is conditioned. You're gonna see the tops of my feet are flat on the mat and I'm spreading my fingers nice and wide and I'm pushing my body away from my mat as well. We're gonna start with a clockwise circle, moving our body all the way around. And I want you to focus on feeling the pressure change in your hands as we move through this circle, through every fingertip. Let's do one more clockwise. Good. All right, now pause and let's move in a counterclockwise direction. Again, focusing on what you feel as that weight transfers from hand to hand, from fingertip to fingertip, all the way around. Let's get 2 more in here. And 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, sit back into your heels here for a moment. And I want you to figure 8 here just to release any of that tightness. We're going to flush everything out. And we're going to return to this 4-point hold. But this time we're going to turn our fingers towards our knees. So come back into your knees underneath the hips. And we're going to place our fingers on the mat pointing towards our knees. And what I want you to do here is slowly start to lean back, push that hip back in towards the heel, and keep the palms planted on the mat. That's it. So don't let them roll off. Just hold it here, and you're going to feel a nice stretch up the forearm. Try not to make any awkward facial expressions. Stay calm and just pull back and breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. All right, release that. Very nice. Okay, now the next one here, we're going to stretch out the top of the hand and the front of the arm. So we're going to start off with the top of the hand onto our mat. Fingernails are now on towards the mat, but they're facing our knees. And I want you to start to extend the body up. So you're going to feel that stretch all the way up the front of the arm, the top of the hand. Hold it here. Try to straighten out the arm as much as you can. Now make a fist roll those fingers into the palms and release. Make a fist and release. Make a fist and release. Good. One more time here. Make a fist and release. Good. Sit it back and roll it out. Flush it out. Amazing. Okay, so now we're going to work on some thoracic mobility. So we're just going to open up through the upper back. We're going to take it onto our mat. Again, hands and shoulders stacked, and our knees and hips are stacked. I want you to take that right hand behind the head. We're going to bring that right elbow down towards our left wrist. Keep that left arm straight. And then open up here and try and twist and really open up that elbow to sky. And come down, elbow to wrist, and twist, trying to get a little bit deeper into that stretch every time. For 2 and 3. Let's do 8 rotations here. Nice and easy. For 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Good. And 8. Well done. Good. Okay. Bring that right hand down. Now we're going to work the left side. Same thing. Place that left hand behind the head. We're going to come down, left elbow to right wrist, and twist. Open up here for 1 and 2. Trying to get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Use your breath to help here. 3 and 4. Good. And 5. Just nice and easy, moving at your own pace here. For 6 and 7. Good. 1 more rep. And 8. Good. Well done. Okay, next we're going to move on. We're going to do a single leg extension. We're going to start with a very modified bird dog, and we're going to start to advance and put the arms and legs together for this next movement as we progress. But as a beginner, we want to start by, again, activating properly. So we're going to break it down, and this will really help us to connect mentally to our muscle and how we should execute the exercise. So we're going to start back into our 4-point hold. And let's start with the right leg. So what I want you to do is engage your core, push your body away from the mat, and we're going to extend out our right leg. And we're going to use a timer here and hold that leg out for 30 seconds. Okay, starting in 3, 2, and 1. So hold it out. My toes are down. So try not to point the toe out here. We want to flex it, keep the toe down. Hips should be square to the floor. So we're not opening up or twisting that hip. And you're trying to stack your hip on the left side over the knee. Sometimes we have a tendency to push it out over to the side. Good. We're almost there. Keep holding. Yeah. And recover. Good. Okay. Let's move on to the left side. So put your hands back on the mat. Let's kick out that left leg and start that clock. Here we go. 30 seconds. So I want you to really contract your quad. Keep the leg as lengthened out and straight as you can. Toes are down. Drive through that heel. And again, I'm trying not to sink into that right hip. We want to push our body away from our mat. Good. Keep those fingers spread. Keep pushing our body away from the floor. We're almost there. Really nice. Good. And time. Good job. All right, very nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to keep the legs down, but we're going to reach the right arm out. So come back into your 4-point hold. And I want you, again, we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Reach that right arm out now. Your thumb should point up towards the ceiling. And I want you to actively reach through your fingers. Keep your hips and knees evenly stacked. Draw that belly button up towards the spine. And keep reaching out through this arm, bicep right by the ear. And just try and keep a nice neutral spine when you're doing it. So just looking maybe a foot in front of you. Keep reaching. And recover. Good job. All right. Excellent. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Reach it out. Reach that left arm up. Thumb pointing up towards the sky. Keeping those hips and knees nicely stacked. And I want your bicep right by the ear, as high as you can have it here, right outside that ear, reaching strong fingers. That's it. Keep pushing your body away from the mat as much as you can. We are almost there, holding strong for 3, 2, 1, and recover. Beautiful. Really nice. Okay, excellent. We're going to move into a glute exercise. This one is called a kickback. And we're going to come back into our 4-point hold. Let me just do a quick demo first before we start. So if you want to take this opportunity to have a hydration break, please do that. Okay, so to start our donkey kick, we're going to be back in that 4-point hold, drawing that belly button up towards the spine. And I want you to flex your foot. Now, this is how the movement looks. I'm going to drive that knee into the chest and press my heel up. However, I don't want it to look like this. So you can see I'm bending my elbows, I'm moving my upper body. We want to keep the upper body still, and I want to keep my torso still as well, so I'm not arching or hyperextending in the back. So the more control, the slower, more controlled we move through this, the better off we'll be, okay? So let's set up again, strong hands on the mat, spread those fingers, push your body away from the floor, engage your core, and we're gonna drive this right leg up and pause at the top, bring it in, and hold for 2. And pause at the top, 3, and 4, good, bring it in and up and hold for 5, and 6, good, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, keep going, 1, we'll do 15 per leg, 2, and 3. Really nice. We're almost there. 4. Get through it. And 5. Good job. All right, sit back for a moment. Just let that go. Great. We're going to even it out. We got 15 to do on the left side. So hands on the floor. We are going to push our body away from the mat. Flex that foot and drive it up. Here we go for 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Good. 8 and 9 and 10 and 5 and 4. Good. Pausing at the top. 3. We're there. And 2 and 1. Excellent. Really nice. We are going to lie down on our side. Okay. Now, we're going to work into what's called a side plank. This is a great oblique exercise. So it's the muscle here on the side of our body. And I'm going to make a fist with my supporting arm. Okay, so it's strong. And I want you to stack the elbow and shoulder as best you can. And we're also going to work for time here, 30 seconds. My knees will stay down. I'm just going to do a quick rise to show you how it looks. I'm going to reach this arm up, stacking that hip one on top of the other, like that. Okay, so let's do it together. 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So hold it up. And what I want you to do is think about pushing your hip up off the floor, okay? Keep that lift. That's it. And we're working the side of our body here. Abdominal exercise. Keep actively reaching through this hand so we stack our shoulders. Good. That's it. Keep holding strong. You got this. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Beautiful. Okay, stay on this side. We're going to do what's called a clamshell, little side glute activation. We are going to make a pillow. So I am going to support my head with my left hand here. And I'm going to be lifting up my top leg. So I'm going to start with my right leg lifting. Again, I'll demo this exercise. You can keep your other hand in front of the body here just for support. And we're going to lift this top leg up enough so that I'm not over rotating. I don't want my hip bone to roll back. Okay, we're going to keep it stacked. And basically I'm going to hover at the bottom and extend my leg, open it up and come down. That's our move. We're going to pause at the top of every rep. Okay. All right. Ready? We're all set up. 3, 2, 1, and action. Here we go. 1 and lower. We'll do 15 per side. Okay. For 2. Good. Lift and hold for 3 and 4. You got it. 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Final 5. Let's go for 5. Good. Pausing at the top. 4. Control it down. 3. You're going to start to feel that warming sensation. 2. And last one. Good. And lower down. So you should feel that really isolating. If you want to give it a little smack, you can. Rub it out. We are going to switch sides. Really nice. Okay, 30-second. Okay, we're going to move into a 30-second side plank on this side. Make sure you're bending the knee. We've got a strong elbow, strong fist. 30 seconds, up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reaching that left arm up now, stacking the shoulders, keeping that hip bone stacked as well. And I'm driving that hip up the entire time. Good, you got this. Holding it here. Nice work. Stay with me. You got it. And just keep a nice neutral head, just looking forward. 3 and 2 and 1 and rest. Great job. All right, let's make that pillow for ourselves. So support your head into your hand and the knees should be pointing straight out. And the way that I set up for this one is when I look behind me, I can see the soles of my feet in line with my back. Place your hand in front of you. We're going to get into this beautiful clamshell again. We're going to lift up, pause at the top, and then lower down to hover. 15 reps. Ready? Here we go. For 1. Hover at the bottom. For 2 and 3. That's it. Let's go for 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good work. We got 9 and 10. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. Feel it. Come on. 2 and 1 and time. Good job. All right. Smack it, punch it, whatever you need to do. Excellent work. Really, really nice. Okay. Let's just stretch out those glutes here on our back. We are wrapping up now. We're going to start off with a figure 4 stretch. So I want you to cross your left foot over the right knee. And I like to support this stretch actually without my hands in terms of like grabbing behind your leg. I want you to pull the foot in with one hand, keep it connected to the knee, but then also push the other knee away from the body. So you feel that little push-pull sensation here. Good. Good. Just breathing into it. I feel this stretch now on my left side. Good. Okay. And lower. Let's change. Right over left. And again, I'm going to bring those legs up and then just assist the stretch with my hands. Very nice. Good work. Breathing into it. We're almost there. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. And let's roll ourselves up